Alright, obviously, you move be akwaba and founder Mega TV and platform we as well. When him say on the 2nd of September, Tuesday, ye me Akwatia by election, ebe koso din. Na post tabako a de bia o kan ye bom eye Global Info Analytics open power down Director General ura ye friend Musa Danquah. Na wama NDC for tip bi ochiremu a NDC for candidates ura ye friend Bernard Baidoo. He has the chance of winning this election. Abusia for munim say Global Info Analytics said you see faso eye nedwuma. What can say the na chese eye winning na NDC for enan kwan so a eye den e koso. Mesro say do comment betum na wa like na wa share na wa subscribe to the channel. Yenti enseni bi yakoba e beto so e yen platform we so. Ahanom your number one authentic platform Mega TV yenti enseni bi emfa embra.
NS Yakumi is not going to garner that much for the NPP, even though they are grieving and all of that. And so, as we speak now, the NDC is in the lead per your polls, and that all other things constant, they will win the elections, the by-elections. Let me put it that way.
Yes, this is because NDC had come from the underdog to now become the front runner in Akwatia by election polls. Now, what has happened in between now and 4 weeks ago is that about 42% of voters in Akwatia say that development project will be the key issue that they will consider. And that doesn't seem to favor an opposition candidate. Second, economy is number 2. 3 is jobs, education and jobs. Glamse is distance fifth or so. Sympathy is on just 4%. Now, beside these key issues, 2 notable things that we have seen in our Akwatia data is that 11% of MPP voters are not voting for MPP candidates. They are voting for NDC candidates.
Oh, wow.
And 3% of NDC voters are voting for MPP candidates. So, plus 8% advantage to NDC on party affiliation crossover. Then, in Akwatia, 24% of people who in 2020 voted for NS Kumi are not voting for MPP's candidate. They are voting for Baidoo. It means that almost 20% or more of MPP people who voted for NS Kumi have switched their vote. And that will not augur well for any party who wants to take an election or retain the seat.
Musa, have you found out why? Why especially the NS Kumi voters, 24%, a whopping 24%, are not staying with Asumedu but are going to vote for lawyer? Why?
I think there is something that the party is not telling us. There's something between how the people who follow Kumi feel about this candidate, and we're not being told the true story. Something is happening there. And in fact, if you look at the last poll in Wenchi, when they first elected Asumedu, and we paired him against NDC potential candidate, Asumedu was on 77%. 77% in Wenchi.
Wow.
Yesterday, he dropped to 49%. That's a whopping 28% drop in Wenchi. You cannot win Wenchi or win Akwatia without winning a landslide in Wenchi.
Well, that's some serious points. And you have a concern, which you have put on your page on Facebook, and I'm going to read that to you and ask you whether that's having any effect on the polls you've put out. This is 19 minutes ago, so I'm sure that when I was speaking to Pius, you posted that. You said, since there was no election, what was the criteria used in selecting the parliamentary candidate for Akwatia for NPP? Any internal polls? Have you done that? Have you asked the NPP whether they have done any internal polls? And what do you think?
You know, our political parties are not used to data. And if I was MPP, since there was no contest to be run, I would have put some names to the people and see where they might gravitate towards. You have good names. Maybe Kid Jemfua was another option that was there. Did they test popularity of these people before they put them across? Now we are seeing that even though John Mahama's popularity has dipped in Akwatia, people's perception of the country has dipped. But that did not go to benefit the NPP candidate. It means that they don't see him as the best to represent MPP. Because once Muhammad dropped, you should rise up. It didn't happen. It means there is a worry for MPP. And indeed, among those who said they are undecided, 2% of the 11% are MPP people. 0 for NDC. So NDC are firm about their candidate. Some NDC MPP people are sitting on the fence, undecided.
Is it the euphoria, like you said, the JM popularity currently, the goodwill that comes with new government? Is it the fact that the tides are turned in favor of the NPP, or because we all have assumed that Akwatia is a traditional seat, even though it's been disputed by some members of the NDC that it's a traditional seat of the NPP. So what is it?
You know, as I mentioned, the polls, according to the reading report, NDC's or Muhammad's popularity has dipped, has declined in Akwatia. People's perception about where the country is headed has dipped. Normally, that should favor your challenger, the challenging candidate. But we didn't see that happening. Now, overall, these guys are talking about development projects, 42%, economy 15%. So this put together almost 60% of them. And these are issues that are not in the hands of opposition. It is a government who may be in charge of economy, who may be willing, who may be reaping the benefits of what Ghanaians are seeing with regards to economy, and also developmental project. Which MP can bring development? Is it NDC MP or MPP MP in this dispensation? People believe that putting NDC MP there stands a better chance for you to get something for your constituency than putting an MPP candidate.
I'm letting you go, but forgive me for dragging you a bit. The one of the opposers, MPP's woes among educated voters continue as SHS and tertiary voters abandon the NPP candidates in a crucial by-election. But one would have thought that because of the biggest or one of the biggest projects of the new patriotic party being the free SHS, and so educated people may align with the NPP. From your polls, it is not so. Why?
No, I think I've made this point several times over the last 6 months or 8 months. Among people who say they have tertiary education, 43% of them now support NDC. And 29% support MPP. Now, any constituency that has higher proportion of senior, high, and tertiary educated people could be a problem for MPP.
Wow. In
the current poll in Akwatia, almost 57% of them have senior, high, and tertiary. And these are the people who are right now from MPP. And that's why Akwatia is looking very bad.
Wow. I think, well, so that's the post we have put on the screen for you. You said MPP's votes among educated voters continue as SHS and tertiary voters abandon the MPP candidates in a crucial by-election. I want to thank you. But, well, let me ask you, is there anything the MPP can do, 47%, anything that they can do to turn back the tide which is turned away from them? And then the NDC is also on. Maybe
sadly, we don't advise. Sadly, we don't advise political parties. They have better people who can advise them than us.
Is it that all the advice you give them, they don't take until the polls become a reality after the elections? Or why do you say that? We don't advise political parties.
You know, sometimes I tend to put some posts out there just to prompt people to think. You know, and sometimes they take it with a pinch of salt. And I've made mention that know your voter before you can craft a message for them. If you don't know your voter, you wouldn't know which messages they will be receptive to. What is happening now, I think, is lack of understanding of the voters in Akwatia.
Thank you very much.
So, Utien Sema, Musa Danquah, clearly no, not just NDC candidate Uriah Freno, Bernard Baidoo, he has the possible chance to lead the Akwatia by election. No, obetimi awin. MPP for you will come out and on bekan sim bibi we no na chese winning no akwama NDC manyuko no. Membo gidie pa se Akwatiafo ebeto aba e dia ma obi a owa aban mu na sabi ni party wa aban mu a empontudwuma ebe yentientia because yana na ado Danquah Kufuor bra na ote so okwa edwoso ekomiki the same statement bra na edwoso yewra Jonkuma nso efiri mu. Nti this time around no bibibia nyansesan a ebetimi ama bibibia asesa Ernest Yakumi nso NDC for entimi enkusi nanan ewo no. Yentie Dennis Miracle Sabwaji oye campaign manager spokesperson 2024 campaign at the Mayura Dr. Alhaji Bomia Sanso Reverend Charles Owusu Omaris I express your view on Rage Hospital any insenseme buy committee or motie any mu results I buy no Omar react to it. Yenti senibi ewo kokoroko djuma desu Peace FM yakoba ye beto aso.
I don't know bedo.
Ani obeyero ho.
You ka obedo.
Obedo.
So I be so I think say Andra. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia enya ho akonya e de ne nomination forms e koma MPP party pen for say omo hwehwem na ye ma no kwan na onto franka no fendi MPP ko ni nim ebiem enfanko 2028 elections. Now you better nyankopo as say a call pepe and draw here the pardon pa if he across the country we need him say a file and big kana yako boy honey yakwa campaign but the way na course in about 3 days ahead of time no na say na you create him share and in fact as a national rally but the nyina kire odo soronko a party for Emma Ewoma Dr. Mahmoud Bamia senior Dr. Mahmoud Bamia kenyina ne say MPP Emma na konya no nkotu franka because ojidi say ono any nipa yekuyi mu enei say penipa ye betumi afa ne so na yetumi nya tumi ententem so 2028 na yo no niema miensa eno gina so edekasa profumu dedi kan or say he is the most prepared for the candidate. He is the most formidable and one of the winnable candidates amongst all the aspirants. Sanyama miensa we ene niema wachechire ninsemu nyina ashase na okasa is the most prepared that is orono waboabo no ho yie pa isia ewo nyina so na party for no so tiase pa say Dr. Mahmoud Bamia in the last 16 years no ye okwa MPP amayoku yene ya kensi for akunyina. He was at the forefront. Nature say ojina akunu yie pa, and he's been doing that consistently for 16 years. Within that period, no, one young man he has always put himself in the line of fire. Almost every time Bia is so ojina hona or the boy you couldn't buy ojina ma you couldn't. He's always been there. One can say me a personal ambition to we mean to me we may be have me debi. All of this period no he has been there. Senior for the period no Dr. Mahmoud Bamia encore constituency Bia crown and 5 times. 5 times across the country. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia party for polling station executives, constituency executives, regional and national executives. Aye party adwuma ewo koko ase infuomo bepo ase obe ni ade nyina to canvass and mobilize for the party. Why running mate for party way for 4 different elections and on one case a presidential candidate in 2024 with 2 anamono da one nante sa kwan no so da onim senya kwan ni sitie one nante so edanti onim bebi ese so tremika onim bebi ese so nante onim bebi ese so gina onim bebi ese so wia ofi hwa the level of formidability no there e change bie no ho senior nipa kakra bi na wo wi ase a se wo attack yo mo come asem a otumi ka se me ye pani na pani de me due mate so mante enti ye stay focused na anamuntu a yetu no ye distracted. Attacks on Dr. Mahmoud Bamia no enye just internal external NDC for 2 man no sina woni mbe ya dwen say wo dem ha the year no ye ka politics in dem ha. And it's been over years, but never have you seen a vice president or receive the level of attacks Dr. Mahmoud be amenya. Never. Sure. I don't think you remember any time an will phrase be a kind of Rollins Aka government. And I say, you say I am Rollins Atamils. And I say Atamils and Mr. Fenny saying Mahama. And now Mahama.
Now you're 30 Mills Mahama.
But Nana Baumia buying. Ekufado Baumia buying. Edu baby crown senior. Edemuha. NDC for any Obia or Fenny be a jai Nana Dudimbo. Baumia. And it's simply because there is no debate about the fact say as vice president or distinguishing from every other vice president. There is no debate. There's a video of Honorable John Jinapo. Yebisa and say, "Oh boss, Atana John Mama His Excellency a vice president. Oh boss, in a Juma pa or year wa buy with me then." I say, "Oh, Professor Mills no pays attention to the serious business, the development issues, the economic issues near there." And then on the boss vice president, handle social issues, social functions. And see, our day, outdoorings, friend is saying speech and prize giving day near the
Empathy one friend one count.
Social event.
There are so many more important social events than outdooring.
Yes,
don't belittle
okay,
it.
but some of the social we already come back community.
Now, so obey she nipa bebre and no nya outdooring is speech and prize giving day.
Now, all your man penny social event abekui. Yama boy said no, speech and prize giving day we free more. Basically, he defined what role the friend is a vice president Mahama was playing, but we cannot say same for the friend is a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Nana Danquah Akufo-Addo the president on the 7th of February 2024. Ebiene no mutonka say ejuma mediama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say onyeno is to help us formalize our economy and drive the digital agenda of the country. And we all admit and agree say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in this period what distinguishing what acting when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia catch and say on my way, no matter what we do, say bet me akoye pa and say formalize the economy no. A difficult task, and it's difficult because senior some formalization of the economy and digitalization economy and yes sexy. And on grofon said and nothing for so many years aban bi answer that hand on because okasa by the time e be materialize here you be so far so now umbrella so near 20 years. Dia obia pay ya kwan yes school dan ya hospital but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say okay am penny say mention am here I'll spend my time today. The number of CEOs are on social media, e-commerce is being done and driven because of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's intervention in formalizing the economy. Until MPP came to power in 2017, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pursued his agenda way. Now say senior member ufia nipa me bisa o akwan be 50 udu afaha udu abon lote kiosk udu bisa o mechero. But since the digital addressing system was done, I know abaya normal nti ere fi say it wasn't there no. And they so be frame say o suaman and I win member or sending me the location I won't talk to a single person. I'll drive straight to his house.
In spite of all this, you're Tutiano.
No, me tell you, but we're making a point. We're making a point. He would drive straight to our win. Senior, when in this country snake bites were killing people, pregnant women, moja two no mewu. It's say at the time of here moja no na ebini ho. Just for driving a quine on swing ye pay anti-snake
vaccine and a serum
and I be something and also ebini ho. Dr. Bawumia says okay. Ye ka say ye twene ya kwan nyina wie ansana ye de sanya ma we atoto akwemu a ye nipa nkrofo bewu. Enti how do we solve this? You know this zip line by was ridiculed. People say so we dey as a toy. Today the number of lives as zip line is severe with my way no. It's just say udwe ho won tie. Last one I make a friend is a mobile money interoperability and a Ghana card. And then because of Ghana card and mobile money interoperability and I'm e-commerce I did baby with my way because the confidence level in dealing with individuals without seeing them no echo high. Well, Ghana card no so e wono. Senior, you are aware say a better than even the United States national ID card in terms of niyama etumi ne sophistications. It is integrated with DRA or tax identification number or business registration number or bank account and no mobile money. these are the basic elements. So what person will drive e-commerce? Ubetumi aye na nkrofo confidence wom. Enunti there are a lot of young people and omonam mountains so omuni bibi ye ne. Esa ne sade we nti kwhwe TikTok. Obi edudwa wo TikTok. Obi edudwa wo Instagram. Obi edudwa wo Snapchat. It tells you say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, when it comes to the vision, the formidability near there is without doubt. Enunti no ka say you share the electoral history of this country. It is clear say wa wo beba abatua edikaino you stand a less chance of winning than wa wo ba empremium. And we no enye miracles deka a fact. It is a factor obien to mean dispute. And me I agree with the Ghanaian voter. The entire Reverend many Ghanaian voters here adwene say say me start say me come any so ade hu me vision natural mind no ene. Na me kind of for 4 years omo mfa me because at that time no omo tie wo dia no 4 years ago they feel say oh instead na wo keke ye o nti no ye ma ono so mra no me ye ne hwe. But immediately wo beba no no man start to compare wo dia na wo ye no to media na na say mu a me ka ye no. Nti by the time wo tembe end no na I almost say akwa we di okas obeye di ene nka we di na no keka ne ye nti ema ono so me try ne ye den ye hwe. And that is why when President Kufuor came in 1996 against Rawlings, President Kufuor didn't win because the people were still trying to get used to President Kufuor vision no. But President Kufuor winning in 2000 that time was back for the first time no. The people said so, oh Professor Mills I am pass away a vice president to Rawlings there. But Kufuor say more keke there I say o start kaya che nyama no kwan no meye na ye hwe e na Kufuor ba ye. In fact in 2004 crown when President Mills came back for the second time, if you recollect Reverend, Ghana for say so far so good. Yeah. I remember I said that was Kufuor's second term slogan. Oh papayas and no more you know the FQ baba health insurance on so go so ni nyama yeman into us no so ye kakra Professor Mills train kakra. Ye do the year 2008 no. Nobody in this country thought MPP was going to lose 2008 elections. That time no say MPP kai twemu abeka junction na obi agina no waye nsa sei Satan na ye go high Philippa Befi Daddy Lumba na oh yeah window. Nobody even thought that election NDC stood a chance because Ghana was called the gateway to Africa. Oh utifia na banks edi we chise beji loan. This country was doing well in 2008 but the people said there be Ekufuor also the first high school beba I feel na yet you and cry and sure say a bit to me about so but Professor Mills there they all can work for so many years nti yama no kwan no ye na den na ye hwe and the Professor Mills by 2008
say me time aso nti me wo say why you say ba me ade na wo kan nti no anebo no po na sorry
and fa dia kan nyina kan ma na me ne pro
David 10:30 me pon me to me family time na
2000 Reverend I was how to mass 2008 and a Professor Mills then in spite of what Nanado said the Ghanaian people felt say ya te Professor Mills and semina ya man the kwai no so meye na ye hwe so on the America no and ya de Professor Mills by 4th year and twata and a Professor Mills 22 went to man wie and the vice president then acting president. You know, they call 6 months to elections.
But you're not acting president. He was sworn in as president.
Thank you, Chairman. And now, or no, a certain president, you know, or running that election.
Yeah.
So election, you know, there just some
move on from there.
There just some na campaign no. Eti Ghana for felt says election there. In memory of Professor Mills. And a ma. A friend is saying John Mahama His Excellency winning elections. But in 2016, Nana Nado has been speaking to the country for 12 years. Something right, Reverend. 12 years. From 2008 till 2016.
That's 8 years.
8 years old. No, but no, I started 8 years. He's been speaking to the people and telling us about a certain free SHS, making education accessible to everybody. You know, the people feel say, so Mahama would you cry will be deep or man penning kakra. No, I say we are to us. And Yema Nanado so many day near she. And now Mahama Koyen on also 8 years. So it is quite clear, very, very clear, say in this country, the Ghanaian voters believe says for the first time. We need to take time to absorb vision before we give you the chance. And that is why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia presents MPP with the best opportunity in the 2028 elections, especially because NDC, for the first time in 12 years, had a completely new candidate. Some new candidate, based on the socio-political environment, is going to spend time to sell his vision to the people. The likelihood say the people will take Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no abebi pay no asem no higher than taking a first timer, and this is based on data. It is so people no be catch us say, oh na me to me aye Bawumia to me aye me to me the person is right. Ebi obetwenya 80%, ebi obetwenya 90%, but ebi nso a obetwenya 30% and under 50%. The probability said that first time and now say yenyi Bawumia sinche no nombra no obenya less than 50% no higher, lower than Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because the electoral trend shows that when you come for the first time, you are not likely to make it. Adia Bakwa Abua Yempa say NDC for the first time is losing John Mahama and are bringing a new candidate, and we are fortunate to have in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia a candidate that has already run, sold his vision, and has an opportunity to reinforce that vision and give us a better chance in 2028. And nothing here can say, Yanfa Bawumia nkoji tumi no. Win with Bawumia. Aka 9 pe na se change na ne se ye di kan de na ko ba ko okoye no onya 41.7%, na ka kra bi onya 2%. Se ye kra bibia constant, ni ye so bibia mu constant na bibia ansesa, the likelihood say sa nipa na onante koto aba e ma Bawumia no enye 100%, but the likelihood say sa nipa no e wo gidie wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mu no e higher. It is here to me so ni mu na say ye kopre bia ye kopre 9% no, which is the 2 million people who didn't turn out, and then the other people who may have voted for Mahama for various reasons, to vote for Bawumia. And no mre esin say MPP ye di nipa foforo crowd no ye mfa ne nkoda all catch and say ye de no ko obetumi aye ampa ebi ye de no ko obetumi aye ebi so ntumi ye, but the probability say ye de no ko ontumi ye ne ye higher than say ye de no ko obetumi aye. Nemum Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de the data clearly shows say wako bi pen no ko ade all quite new person in NDC ne the chances no are bigger and greater. Enti ene ye say wo de Bawumia kwa aka 9 pe win with Bawumia aka 9 pe
954
noto nsuo gu so na ohira yen ya ye wogidie se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebetumi ama MPP nya nkonimdie o 2028 ententem so chama mesrew tie we na ma me na obi anfa manu ankosi bone ententem so ese omo omaye den omo aka no ebi anko betumi nya ba entumi nya ententem te se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de no ebe ye no me da se pa ene embra o de amame
enti ye ko enim no Dr. Brian Echampong, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Kennedy Akompreko Japan, Kwabena Ej Japan, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum. Sa etitru phone numi na omode omo forms ababeto MPP mpanyifo anim say yento abamo mo December January 31st. Charles, what is saying?
General.
Yes.
Answer me call no. Wadaroma. O start show nyumbi a boy.
Emodi
say ye be wi ase. Ya man da crop.
Ya man da crop ahemfo chinie.
Say ebi be call ejebi. Ye nua pani kwajufoso. Charles. Ya ma one na busia nyina ya akọ. O kira na o tweda e ba so.
Okay.
Nemum ebi be kwa ejebi nti ebi de ye nde. Me ya menua ne madamfo e yonko. Eric
Ernest Kumi.
Akwatia. Kumi ya madam rifadue.
Amen.
Ya madam rifadue.
Amen.
Abusua enhadin. Titru ne ayire ne mba. He's one person me penasem na me do no pa. It's unfortunate say akwantu bi wo ha ye nyina ye betu bi. Na mum ye nyina ye ntu ndakro. So akwantu ye den a edro so a obekọ. Obi nim da obi bekọ. Bi na di kan. Nyame mfa ne kra. Ensie yi papa na omo moko nyina so nyame mfa mo kwa asomdwe mu. Omo ba so nyame mfa mo mra. Na ye ntia se wo da ho mani pa nyina man san nyina. Amere aho kakra ne se ba bi obi awu penfo so obi na mpa and the 40 days ye campaign so eka ho so be ya obi so ba be dey ba be di na ade na san campaign kwa ye na ke be na botre so a nka sem bi eni ho then so nipa ye nyina obi ya be kɔ baako so ye de sekan ene ma na sebi ye di kwa ye campaign na ke se ye bibia ya ro hosem na me ko bi na mechia kwanza man na kudoma otoso enan eye jode twam ya so na kwanza kopia hene so ye di ni na otweda mema abusuan nyina ehyeden na yama abusuan so yama obia ya akon so ensem tinana no pay mechia wo chairman
na just waka Akwatia na wi ano no ana
Akwatia na wi no
inti oba MPPD so ye wi na comrade Chris so aba Baidoo ha Chris matching
Joseph Nia chama
akwa abanso
thank you
inti sese we wi Akwatia
yeah general
na yanko eyisu na ye wi aminti Chris so na yanso me pacha me ka mo say aka 33 minutes for pepe ni sorry
chairman
yes
answer my question and na no point na me hwe bi wo social media so and na me hu a Rage Hospital ahun sensem and am bisa say o man say dey so obi a report ana obi can assault ho asem a the committee na hwe assault what is the work of the police so if indeed say lady no feel say ya assault na the best place to go is to go to police na police for heading enyom hwehwe mu na mo form report heading e metro bonting e be first of all yeti ha sound se see so bi ba ha no bowura tire me nua akonta ba ha so oba be hwehwe me e wo ha na on ka hwe hu anampo o ka hwe hu na oba no o ye dede ma ne bro so a obeti mama ya wo ko na out afia anamboa
easily
otherwise because also o ka so or disturb adwuma heading oh yeah
me
the fact that ye wo kwan say ye ho dodo ya ye ko hospital en kire say ye ko hospital I see ye misbehave e kire say ye pese ye treat yen e wo hospital nene ke say hospital lack some equipment bi wo ho a omunia pajo is it the fault of the hospital doctors no and I say nurses no en enya wo so di nipa na den e ba aban asade ye say aban hospital or we provide all those equipment are hospital be here.
Yeah.
It is a crutch we are. Obi anim say ni suni ne ban or the nam krumate. Akọ baby. Na de ha adwen kra wo mu ni say. Nkofo ana omo so won ka de e koso see ni kra ho a. Na o video mo fra. Making noise as if say. And I saw happen biem. Me hu another social media video bia. Wasan ko ho biem. The same person did because you see officer he's been emboldened. Akwa ko din sem hunu. Ya anya ne hwe ya te committee because of a special person. Nti ono na ko na so be report assault. Suppose for ko hwe mu no so abrante ne wa anya hwe o ko ho the right on the exercise here. So be making noise and obey video a. No dey asem be to abonti aka me di. But say ye ka assault ho asem dey. That's your verbal assault crowd and I'm so be did what them crowd so team the police station so be did what them because one person na team did no boss so so man find some day aba it is again nya fracture so nya dislocation so nya de ben you so report to say she's been assaulted ya assault na and then I see a committee say any person no mentia say na committee no room na dey on report ba ade abra police for ko hobby so we video no ma chairman
yeah
there were police officers on hobby ko dey report on troy ade no mo ye ma ye o ma ne ye chichiro ye chira manyoku and I sabi yen so nipa binom so say o mo ye sonko o ma depending on whichever government is in power no ko hobby repage o ho ade o mpe na den o mo ye say what sorry akọ hospital na wo kire de wo pe say yen fama because wo ye hwan o wan pani kra ote akunya so kra na no say ni na ho brase na ho pharmacy ti a onu kra nko hospital nko tie mu kra mu nurse so na me feel say me na me any person sinti. And I've seen 3 videos and police what okure mo here. They've not acted. Me musa cross kwan say obabu girl bi osunsuo. Girl na obabu no video at Abontin. The same Ridge Hospital. So the one they call, I mean, what? I didn't 2 million. The amount of crimes of my idea or pesa. Why? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Obayama, Akofa. The only question I by the Abba. A friend, can the police invite that guy?
Peace FM.
And I see above the laws of this country. Said you open obey. Because the emboldened guy no so open be open be otimi dey open. No open be because why anything I can say Rasta so why dey ben you so on so or fighting for freedom. Into no na yase sabi ye nuan NDC for aban juma odi nyina echi no enka ebia kameti enka meka bia de ompani aya eye papa ebo oman nanso so ade we ade a ha oman tia oman minim time ana minim da mi hu ni fa be pie hospital ba bi amaka share sa brantie e wo because just say it seems say onam from a point to point and na okoso a troubles or we are the best that the bit my and committee me feel say the no yenye aboa ama nurses no and doctors no brave o mo brave wo kuru mu no chese ye ya mo asa o nsamu yago chairman ye nyina nim doctor to patient ratio ananowa
Yeah.
Nurse for dodo se na okure mu ebi awie school kra be 4 years or 3 years no da so tifi ntimi for mo ma nti kakra na wo ho na nipa dodo na ba hospital na mo hwe o mo e wo mu se ebinim mo ho a o mu suban bi wo ho a enhye da mfata ense nurse ni suban bi wo ha ense doctor ni because baby nipa dodo do so bia na obenya ono kwa bia den e wo ho but 2 wrongs doesn't make one right. Say any piece of call na yan treating patient ni yi. Cause one onim kwa for treat patients no. So they call hospital. And who say yan treating yi a. The appropriate quarters and saying or they call. But they say suban ye say so. Ye wi a committee na ba be catch and say oh na girl no mo check here no. But committee no omo no me doctors ana. Did they examine the lady? Kwambe no mfa examine no abra doctor ne hwe no the doctor na o hwe na no sure say girl na nya say dislocation say fracture no doctor no I'm told say committee no kran frɛ no
Sir.
yeah that's what I've seen come who say nurses association for no kasa say committee no kra anto mo nsa am frɛ no say papa o na hwe obai o say ana ma me o na hwe obai o na o say na wapura ede na wodi gina so hu se wapura ana umprae now even whether wapura ana umprae does he have the right to do whatever your hair whether so wapura ana so umprae guy all that right is already father chairman
Reverend Charles.
what is that na eneno sabi me nso so atemdidie so because me say Yero Mahama eye me busuani anka mepe
Papa.
Yero Akufo de busuani anka mepe
Papa.
empenifo o man mu bu o man nyina obi a mbusuani a makonta ba oban mu because otimi chen
Because I me senior school ba ko kra me fence.
otimi chen
Be a go kra.
anya hwe no se be to dia de na se me fa telephone frɛ na et se dia ben otimi nda na chen ma me enti obi wa aban mu na so ya adwuma me nso so obi nkodi di obi atam na chairman me woni me unse me tena fidie so se me di obi atam da me nye bi da ko me atete me anya me enti se obi di obi atam a na se ye de na famra kwan so a me ne omo ya adwen na mum se obi kasa mana no tra na se etimi eche no de ne famra kwan so dia ade na obi contracting obi koye dede o ba bi dia ye ja na se ono de yen kwati committee wono na yen hwehwe na se mu for what reason na police kran to mo san frɛ no mo cho statement kra bi also per investigations no ye hu se asema ye de to boy so no sabe enye sa na tie nti abrante ne fa no ho de enkonkodi ye ntimi nya nipa mienu o man ma ye treat ye bi good and then other ones others bad. No. Power owe e ho to me or e ho. And then abesra minia Chris wakonta. Ochina obetime firi no ho. Abesra me nso so. Ana ojo akosra miracle so. Nti na yenya tumi a ese ye de ye de ye beboa ye ma daachi ochina nti se ekuduru ha ankwa ye bibi o hoide amfa man nti chairman mani enye mani jenye mani enso mani the way a Ministry of Health I handle that issue a siwo radio hospital the entire medicine America bi say my son who is same person and also black our hospital no premises are one need doctors no and need administrator no just say cartuma men tokra and then others has to come in normal or be separate omo say ye tia no atwe na so a ka menye so obenya that akukuduro no na say be omo kro mo ban aba omo ni oban mu kra no ekwa say nyamna samsa afọ mo di enti me migirisa antwa yi the ministry should come back omo samra bi emekasa na yemfa sam no emra yemma police for enye omo hwehwe mu omo wie na sa asam no bo abrante na yemma mra enye na djuma yenya say the committee ene ehwe assault no menti bi da organ abakosem for the first time in the history of this country say obi assault obi a police for yemma kwam bom yom djuma na emom committee ne yete say
yes say alleged
which someone
say intimacy supi so assault no
someone it was here say me call police station say me Christ abom ani so a say alleged
allegation
any allegation e call ya no omo hwem omo tom sanfre Christ na
yeah omo tom sanfre no
Christ ba no baka so da bi man mo no me cry ya konta ye di agro na yi nti the all can enye no kore na me wadanse ni a ye nyama Christ nko de baby ye ti committee o ho
the bi
so chairman it's clear. Say what it is alleged. Nobody saying say if we saw the inside a ball girl and so. But even in that allegation, you know, the video that he himself posted, no, the actions in the video, no, is it proper? Hospital anchor for that. Is it proper? Say, be quiet. I'm gonna call cost of that. No, funny because of what? Because of your wine. Because of your wine. Yeah, him say Muhammad on the Sunday masaso. The mesre. Say yemma kwan ma periperi ye enya djuma wo ye yamanyo semu chama media no be si wo ho na minion MPP contest there me wish o nyina well in fact achijide wo say ton ade wo sora won to bi me nto ba ni bi enti me ka say nto ba ma smisi ana benten kra me nto bi yeah and nipa omdo mo siwe I think ade wa kwa me hu mo say nipa omdo mo siwe nyina obi a gentleman obi a ye osefata sabi otimi edi na MPP nim na sagana for na adom na obedi o man so a migi so nyina kire o mani so ade hunu papa omo wa o mpeso mo ne besom o man Ghana me de metima ka kire o man tu o mo fan say me nua miracles by me de o kan sem papa fa ni candidate ho na o kire de nti ayen to abide emfama no na all kakra na o see chances who was on there all can so between no candidate ni others no no feel say the candidate no more you can say ahead of them because of what could be done ti munyai attempt no munyai yero mamudo mi andro na mi tie na peka na o kan say bi na kan person ka bibi so some all can attacks within themselves no na person ka o ka say ono so na chitafo bia nko muta ne on di nechi so the on tie no penifo say akọ en chen wo wura anamboa na ye hwe de odi yenim ne den ne yesua no so ono mu ahobrase no obunipa de no person de basabasa eba de ada na wa wo ye perceived ne supporter udidi obi atem ake say unse no unsua no be minim yewura mahama yewura e kan say baomia ache say the otie no u bisa me say me ni ho dance me ka say me ni sa na hu say den ola so tie
okay
ne mum nipa edi na chi no ebinom aye nyina ye nimom ehumom atenie pa mu e kan say
atenie pro max
di o mo ho atem na ne crowd ke so ma vie off Wa won ka ho kra na won fi say you I'm not saying you about me kwa company make can PP in general. Me can PP. On fi say on come ho na on support am kra na yet me twum be shem na ye di watam. But say suban we nim say PP 40 etisa. Na say na me hu sa ne ma na say suban we na ye hu no sa. Say ene de obi kire na dwen kra na enkoma obi a. Na mu ye we nyina no. Ye me bi sa ne say enti say mu wie na say you candidate ni wie a mo be ka kire Ghana for say afede mu ye ba ko. I mean, minti na we aka we ni we ka say wo boa. We say me na me say wo boa. Hey. German. And you who siki say we on city the government in power. Bible say. Muntie sa say wo yi pa.
Na fa wie na me nko Chris so na memre na ya so.
Chama Bible say. Obi nko hodin for fie nko fa na de. I just said then. Odi kan chikire ne say then.
Egu na chi.
The wadi ka catch say nipa no ho odin. The dash ne ho odin a wachichire ne say then enye easy. Enti tumi kuto obi nsem a ne gye enna fam.
There
Na wo pe kwan akwa gi tumi afiri obi nsem a. Na mo ankasa mo start the second na twitwa mo ho. Mo start eburu mo na mo beduru ba bi nipa no wo na wo ne ho san din chen mo no.
Na ma bre.
Obetima bu nipa no. Obetima won siti nipa no. Enti ebe ya ma miracles. Money party for nyina for una ati me yisu din. Mo nyina mo beti asese. Se tumi na mo pedia. Ene ye mo nyi suban pa be ma tumi no. Aya akono se be ya obeba bia mo we den mo wo. Ele akufa do ka che ho se den. O se sika mpedede me da se chama.
Me da se ye nua Reverend Charles Owusu na ye teninka no na come Chris. Sama ye di nkomo de ye awie ye twemu Akwatia ya PMPP na Charles so de ba kwapa just a few minutes if minti wa dwenkyere
chama ma mintia Ghana for no omo amunye bra omutia no pi
ye jo super
wan kasa no wapam for na mintia mia makunta mafini
wakunta mu hu aha na mbe hu mu
makunta reverend mutene kache akunta so hu ye
Yes.
And yes. Na mintia minua Dennis so. Chama me ba no me tie omunyina me de Dennis. And I believe say ni juma I was say wo ye as usual no and no obey. So na enya dia na ye mgonwa. Akunta issues about Rich Hospital no. I want to assure you. Bibia ni hwa obi ebe shield wo ho. And the police are doing their work. For the fact that ministry now set a committee say insurance no doesn't mean that the criminal aspect allegedly no and no ya they are twin chain. The police are still doing their investigations. And the court na ebe kwa ko we are ni na ebe kwa kwasi o. And bibia ni hwa esi kwan say obi akoye nyamrasa mo a yeba katani pani so ana yeba ho no so no krom ha no ye de mra na ye adwuma yenye patapa na ye de te krom ho ye de patapa te krom ha I think say ye bi mo especially me senka me ntimi na to because me ni ahode ni bi entenya de obi ba suso sa na man so aban suso so NDC party ni so yan suso so I've heard my very good friend and my brother Dennis making an attempt to, compare President Mama and Dr. Babu Baumia. Say President Mama is vice president, Ejuma na wodi. Alaji Baye vice president, Ejuma na wodi. And I believe that that debate we know. Ya debate ya magana for ababa bia. Amun here say about that debate na you. Ghana for ya yet debate ama Ghana for chusu bibia na krenwo. And the verdict of 2024. Echre says I remember me nui, sasin for me nui. When I no kroka for, when I was vision, when I drink Ghana for, when I born home body. And it is clear over there. This has debate, we are not ready to go back and debate it because one, President Mama and NDC government is focused how to reset this country, how to clean the mess, and bring development. Share by Ghana for your sitting a bay, and in a June. Obi by vice president or performer. No question. What was the outcome? But I am happy, sir. You know. Now we're not just and ne we're back into admission, sir. Indeed, President Mama was a threat. The man MPP fear most. And then Wajatun was say they are fortunate that we are fortunate this time around that NDC is losing John Dramani Mahama. Shana no omunda ma omuse Mama de o yantrono Mama de yantrono. Now it was all they were being pretentious. They know. Said this is the man when he sneezes, they cut his cough. No munim. Try me jidi I want me money say. Leadership is about character.
Okay.
Apart from your track record, it's about character.
Usubai
and President Mama bededi ewo krum ha. Any Ghana for abroad were vice president, what's up president? And anything a Ghana for Jinas we say, look, you are coming back, no. A bear a dear Ghana for whom be that, and a year 2024. Obisi Subaya obededi vice president 8 good years, no. And the Ghanaian will continue to remember. Leadership is about character. Kromha. Sir, who dream or men who are to my mufon who say, wow, ye, dear woman, you can't tea. And I will present me per se me dear anymore. Ghana for whom we are not protected. Tamanjana, me what did you say? What to treat in cinema?
Me too.
Makuntane Minya Dennis Wahan, I can't, or me I can for. And he said, Wouldn't bede. Wouldn't bede. Would the bede cause you Emma? We are praying, say, MPP will bring Baumia. Then first up, but then consul na man. Would the bede consul in your mother? Yeda humbrasie na credie. Babu man we are living a life that reflects our leader. I couldn't take us was say look, Tian Kofos so ben krum ha. Yenya to me. Yenya to me bedin to trust him. Throwing their weight, arrogance or power krum ha. Yes, opposition or move to us. Then in our character who Peace FM. And this is yes, ahumbrase na de babu man. Ye do buo ba Ghana for because ye wogidie say power na ye kuta no ye loan na Ghana for dia afamie.
Marco Jina Bosia.
Yes.
Power
is loan. Woji bisia na wodi unhwani a da bia wo kwa ye renew loan ni ma wo. Wondi unhwani a wo say bebi a ye ne waduru ye si ho. And it been a dear MPP for Muntia said that be a Musu man to say, I tough your water. Munya power no moody a day. You see, the MPP must credit Ghanaians with little intelligence. Less than 1 year in opposition. Look at how they are crying, telling us that, oh, yes, upper power. A buyer will buy ya ne yetitina maso. Fangu boy yetiso. Dollar ye di hun tro. President Mama be vice president. So when you Kurampoa, he respected Ghanaians. He didn't look into the face of the Ghanaian people to lie to them. With impunity. Yet to Kroham and Kofoba catcher say, Yachi dollar dia tum. Adia a simple. A young economist. Adia a young economist can do in less than a year. Okobrani did 8 years. Adechi idea see her, Adechi so idea see her, atro. a glass near Ma 2024. We all saw it. For us in NDC, we are not perturbed at all. President Mama, we will continue to win power based on President Mama legacy.
Okay.
And character. And yet, we are very cool. Now, Akwatia, from day one, Minya and a tour from no, because and you can say Nipa would what done for crampo, and you can say who born pies and he must stress in Yamiba funny cry, I see ye. Or talk for ma a year say best elections, no mean what GD, what Makuma will say a done deal for NDC.
Sir,
why? Jamajana, your former dear first round now 1 year. Now we have opportunity say about second round, and you can say would you know any from Jow.
82nd round in Abano.
Akwatia people and your second round say I dare from no or move second round to Ombenyabi.
Oh, okay.
Look, Ghana for to draw. Your margin say Omunya ready say a betua Nkwasumu biu. Ghana for to draw. Your margin say Nkwasum 8 years in Kwasum no, they are not ready for it. And intina ya ma mu 88 no our parliament. Akwatia for nya opportunity. Say ombanya omunipa aba abadwane majority no. When am pa baby adodo. Chamanja na look one kasa wuti we. So who took when I would drew station? Na car sisi hwa. Car esi hwa nipa ba ku ni apalanken kwa na eti hwa na esi hwa pipe so bia obi mra. Ubekwa kwa furu saka no.
Yeah, we.
Ubekwa kwa furu car ayema competent driver sim. And that is NDC. NDC is a moving car. The car is moving with a competent driver. Obi kwa furu car aplanke ebaba paya sabe driver. No one will take that risk. NDC is a moving car. The people of Akwatia say omu kodwane moving car. And near NDC, here our parliament number no, ye will be. We can do anything that we like. But that is not NDC and President Mama. It is not about show of power. So we hear number adia upe. Ye here say peace. Ye here no impukura mpunu nsuo toguso.
Epunsu togum.
Until togum. Thank you very much. Auntie, say a better MPP banya one seat kurampo parliament ye here because Abwana nkawo ho no. Nuko say sha was say ojaiman ne because we aboabo ni. Wanya aboa here say woni nipa tena.
Enti hwan ne abwana nka.
Politically say na ye hu omo. And this omo one seat in parliament and the ye mfa ho. Until the people of Akwatia want to join a moving bus. And they will vote for NDC. We say Tuesday, about 6. As someone meeting, wow, you call those around you or myself and testify. They are wasting their time over there.
Who's wasting their time?
MPP.
Okay.
A time they should use that precious time to think of how to revive their dead party.
For enti we ensema akoso. Enti media maker Akwatiafoi. Yura nanado actually say to buy election. Party na aban ewo so no. Ena ye to edemano. Enti Akwatiafo ye nunu Akwatiafo sebi ye ni nsamo. Mumo ni nkoto Ernest ya Baidoo. Anase the dinu kwa de semu fancheme Bernard Baidoo what you say Ernest kumi onu na wa film Ena Bernard Baidoo enso ye NDC candidate. Ena I think say Kwame Asumani o se hwan ono no ye MPP for nso candidate. Enti na chese baby ade na duru ne de abusafo mega me sori akọ na me jam ha no me sure say odo comment betum na wa like jumadi na wa share na afoforo nya bi ahwe kire wa adwun ewo ensem ya me dia besum yo. But on the more serious note no ensem a owura eye Reverend Charles Owusu ka ye no me su se ntwa ye because asem si na se ye hu ni pumasi bi na ye ti committee na se bi omotena so na omohwehwem a there is nothing wrong with it. Say obu befu anansa obegba be kan sem bi e radio so anyway ono nso na dwenkyere nso wadwenkyere enisen kyere wadwen na bibia ntimi nkoso makro bibia media no mega bye bye.